Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. This year at Target for Halloween, they had some very unique decorations, and they were sort of like vintage with like neon colors. I thought they were really different. I like to craft a variety of Halloween, the traditional Halloween and modern, and these are really kind of Halloween designs from signs from like the 60s and 70s, and I thought they were unique depictions of kind of witches and ghosts and goblins, that sort of thing. And I wanted to craft with the stickers, and I also picked up some of the bingo cards. Let me show you the stickers first of all. It was this packet here, and I really liked the designs and colors, and I like to think outside the box when it comes to Halloween, even Christmas too. I like the traditional colors, but I also like some different takes on it. So I love these stickers, and I wanted to craft with them, and I thought I would make some Memory Dex cards, which I'll show. I'm also going to show you the bingo kit. Now here is the bingo kit. Now I'll be honest, I bought this strictly for the ephemera, for using this um, for ephemera. It came with all of these bingo cards. This is a huge set. And these little punch out jack-o'-lanterns, and you can see the whole stack. So I thought I would be using these for years to come, and I like the size of these for maybe doing some twinchies or just adding them as little embellishments on, maybe the back of an envelope. And then all of these cards, which, are the great images, which I thought would be fun for, maybe doing some cards in the future. Um, and you can see the color palette is really different. This is a really unique green that they've added, and a purple, and even this yellow is really different. I like this one with the spider webs and this little kind of like mummy face or little zombie of candy. So I thought that just this collection was really kind of fun. I specifically was excited about the stickers, obviously, because of Sticker Saturday. Look at how cute the font is on that trick or treat. So just a variety in here, and the whole kit was like, I think $6 for all of these, and they're on a heavy cardstock, and the cards can be used in journals, or it would make a really cute journal cover, actually. Or I cut some of these apart, which you'll see on my Memory Dex cards that I created. So I wanted to share that because I thought it was different for Halloween. I like that Target kind of thought outside the box. I only wish there was a paper pad, but, Target hasn't gotten into that yet. So let me show you the Memory Dex cards that I created, inspired by this and using some of the stickers. Here's my first Memory Dex card, and I brought in some paper from my stash for the background and for some of the layering pieces. So I had this really pretty green, which I thought really complemented this whole theme, and I thought it was fun. I added glossy accents to the eyes of the cat, and this cat image here with the kind of that fuchsia background was the sticker. Then the background that you see here is I cut up one of the bingo cards. I took out some Martha Stewart punches, and I punched out the spider and the bats. I used Wink of Stella on those, and then this is a die cut with that yellow, because I wanted to bring out the yellow. I didn't have that exact kind of mustard color in my stash. And then I just kind of rimmed the outside with a black fine point Sharpie, and that's my first one. The backs are all blank, but I do add heavyweight white to all of my ATCs and memory decks just for some more stability. So that's my first one. Now this Wolfman was probably one of my favorite stickers because, I mean, look at that face. And, you know, you don't really see the classic monsters on a lot of Halloween ephemera. So I really like him. And again, I added the crystal accents to his eyes. Hopefully you can see that. But there wasn't a lot to do with that sticker because, I mean, it was just the image was so great. And I did, have this orange paper in my stash, and I had a green that I think is pretty close to the green that's in the sticker. So I added that layering piece behind it. And then, of course, this is one of my favorite dies, this jagged edge, which I think that was perfect way to set off this little guy. And then I added, again, some black dots around. I wanted to give that fun, almost carnival look to the memory decks. And then here's the back. But the star of the show is really this Wolfman. What's Halloween without a good witch? And this is a great classic witch. I can remember having a cutout of a witch very similar to her that my parents used to hang up in our window for Halloween. And look at that face. Priceless. Again, crystal accents for the eyes. And I did cut out a couple of shapes to back her up on. One was like a hexagon in the yellow, and then this green is one of the stitched bottle caps. I brought in some stickles in a green. I wanted to add a little bit of glitter. And then I took a white paint pen and did around the sides there. I punched out the bats with the Martha Stewart bat punch and added a few eyes to them. This is a piece of one of the little bingo cards there that I cut apart. And yeah, she's just great. And then all the Halloween icons are just that. They're iconic. So, of course, it's great to see a Frankenstein. And this one is really a great Frankenstein image with the little eek on both sides. And he's kind of like reaching out. Again, crystal accents on the eyes. This is the top of one of the bingo cards that I cut out, and I popped that up for some dimension. And then I did some layering behind him with that wavy die, and then of course the bat dies with the wink of Stella that I added, and then black dots. And I'm really happy with the way that one turned out. I think the yellow background kind of brings out his eyes and some of the stitching around his mouth. So that's really fun. It was great crafting with these classic Halloween colors and images. So here is one more look at the 4 Memory Dex cards that I made using some of the stickers and what I'm calling ephemera from Target this year. I hope you enjoyed taking a look. Leave me a comment and let me know what you're crafting. I would love to check out your videos as well. I hope you're having a great week and getting ready to celebrate Halloween. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.